Morning students, today we are doing a poem of class 5th and the name of the poem is Crying. This poem is from class 5th book Marigold. Okay, and then the objective of this poem first is to enjoy the melody of the poem with understanding. Okay, and the second is to encourage recitations with correct pronunciation. And then the third is to build the vocabulary and use the words meaningfully. Okay. Then crying. क्या कर रहा है ये बच्चा? Crying. What are you doing? This child was crying. And in this poem, every human beings experiences different emotion. The emotion might briefly said happy, angry, surprised, and frustrated. As kids, you also might be coping up and having different emotions. Think of time when you might have felt happy or sad or pleased or maybe afraid, angry, frustrated, surprised, and jealous. Here in this poem, we see a child who is crying till his pillow gets wet. Let us read the poem and find out what he does after that. Okay, let's. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. क्या है? स्टार्टिंग की लाइन मिसिंग है इसमें. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry. The poet says that when he hurts out, cry till your pillow gets wet. Okay, the poet says when he feels sad, when you feel like crying your heart out, cry till your pillow gets wet. The next line is until your pillow is soaked, then you can jump in the shower. Until your pillow is soaked, then you can jump in the shower. Then what can we do? That means after crying your heart out, go have a nice bath. Okay, and then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. That means after crying your heart out, go have a nice bath. The next is then you can throw open your window and ha 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 ha. And a child open your window and says that ha 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 ha. And if people say, hey, what's going on? Up the ha ha, sing back happiness and was hiding in the last take. I wept it, ha ha. Here the poet tells us that crying has got its own healing effect. Then we feel sad or depressed and feel like crying. We should cry completely so that you can leave the sadness and move on with the life and be happy. Okay. This poem is written by Galway Kinnell. Poem. Who is the poet of this poem? Galway Kinnell. The next is what picture shown? Laughing. This child was laughing. Sorry, this child is laughing. And this picture shown? Crying. Crying and laughing. This picture is showing crying. This child was crying and this is laughing. Okay. And the next is this pussycat is laughing. क्या कर रही है ये? Laughing. And then the word meaning of this poem. First is shocked. Shocked means completely wet, gila. And next is shower, bath in which water is separate from above. Bath in which water is separate from above. Wept, wept means shed tears and cried. Wept means cried. And the next is splash. Splash means to throw water. Splash means to throw water. And then say the opposite word. First is crying. Crying का opposite word क्या हुआ? Laughing. And the next is sad. Sad का opposite word क्या हुआ? Happy. And sorrow. Sorrow का opposite word क्या हुआ? Joy. Sadness. Happiness. Crying, laughing, sad, happy, sorrow, joy, sadness, happiness. Understood? Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.